Thanks for staying tuned to WION. I'm Samiksha Srivastava. On the show today, it's been a little over 24 hours since US-Iran ceasefire was announced, and it already hangs in the balance. Tracking those developments closely, first a quick check of the headlines. The truce between Iran and the US enters second day as Tehran threatens to resume hostilities if Israel continues its bombardment of Lebanon. Israeli military says it hit more than 100 targets in just 10 minutes in Lebanon in the biggest strike against Hezbollah since the start of its operation last month. Reports say more than 250 people have been killed in Israeli strikes in a single day. Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf says three clauses of Iran's 10-point proposal have been openly and clearly violated, and in such situation, a bilateral ceasefire of negotiations is unreasonable.
I think the Iranians thought that the ceasefire included Lebanon, and it just didn't.
What's your message?
US Vice President J.D. Vance urges Iran not to let the truce fall apart over Lebanon, insists that a halt to Israel's fighting there was never a part of the agreement. J.D. Vance will lead talks with Iran beginning Saturday in Islamabad. Iran announces alternative routes for ships traveling through the Strait of Hormuz, cites the risk of sea mines in the main zone. Tehran has agreed to temporarily reopen the strait, but reports say oil tankers have been stopped after alleged ceasefire breach. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer meets Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia Mohammed bin Salman in Riyadh in first stop of his Gulf tour. Oil prices climbed on Thursday as Iran accused the US of breaching a fragile ceasefire, raising fresh supply concerns. Brent and US crude both jumped over 2%, rebounding after a sharp drop, while uncertainty around the truce keeps markets on edge. President Donald Trump bashes NATO and appears to renew his threats over Greenland after a closed-door meet with Alliance Chief Mark Rutte. He writes on social media, NATO wasn't there when we needed them, and they won't be there if we need them again. Hundreds of workers, union members and opposition supporters marched in Senegal capital Dakar to protest what they say are broken government promises and a worsening cost of living as the country is plagued by a severe debt crisis. Voting for assembly elections in Assam, Kerala and Union Territory of Puducherry begins. Votes are also being cast for by-polls in 3 states, Nagaland, Karnataka and Tripura.